Okay, now let's make our game go on forever in boring perpetuity by adding a behavior at the end of our score that tells the playback head to go back to the beginning of our movie. We open our library palette, and we can go under Window and select Library Palette, or we could just select the thing that looks like a book, the Library Palette button, and click there, and we can adjust our library palette so we can see a little more. And under Navigation, under the Navigation category, we see a behavior that will do the trick. If we look on it, it says, frame behavior loops the playback head to the nearest previous marker or to frame 1 if there are no intervening markers. Well, we haven't covered markers for the moment, but we don't have any, so it will go back to frame 1 when we add it to our score. So let's drag our go loop behavior into our behavior channel at the very end of our movie. So we select it and we drag it into our behavior channel. There we go. Now, if we look in our cast, it's automatically been added to our movie, so it appears in our cast window as a cast member. And now, what will happen is, when our movie reaches the end here, it'll see this behavior, and it will go all the way back to the beginning, to frame 1. And then it will go all the way back to the end. It'll get to the go loop. It'll go back to the beginning. And it'll go to the end. Then it'll go to the beginning. And then it'll just go in a perpetual, endless loop of fun. So, let's see what that looks like. And hang on a minute. Let me position myself so that you can actually hear the cool sound of the ping pong ball as it hits the table and the invisible paddle. Here we go. Moving this a little bit here. You can see what happens when it gets to the end. Here's our playback head. And now it's all the way back at the beginning of our score. It got to the end, and now it's going back to the beginning. I'm going to move this up so you can see a little bit better what I'm talking about. Roll this aside here. There it is. That's the end. And now it's gone back to the beginning. Let's roll it up a little bit. Maybe you can see it even better. It's not hard to fit everything on here. There it goes. It's going back. And it's going down. Here it comes. It's going to the end. And it's back to frame 1. Let's close our window here. Okay, enough. So, hours and hours of family fun. Boy, howdy. Okay,